Welcome back, guys. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're walking around a 1967 Impala convertible. This one here has a 283 under the hood with power steering. Pretty smooth running motor. We just did a little test drive. We're going to be doing some more test drive after I do this video, but this video is going to walk around, point out any kind of chips, scratches, flaws I can find on this car. We're also going to give you some interior shots and finally end with some undercarriage shots. I've got some undercarriage shots with a light set on the ground throughout the test drive video. I want you to check that out for sure if you're interested in this car. We do our best to give you a full description. So if you go to maplemotors.com, I have shipping and financing available, so definitely check that out. Let's get started here. Coming down on the front, this bumper's got some scars, scuffs, some chrome missing. You can see it kind of peeling off there. The grille itself's in good shape. So the headlight bezels are nice and clean, and marker lights on the side look good. Looks like the trim there has been taken care of or replaced. Coming down this side of the car, up over the fender, trim looks good. Coming down the side, like I said, I'm looking for bubbles, rust, chips, scratches. There's a chip right here. Coming on down some more, looks pretty good. Coming up over the rear fender, got Charlotte on there. We'll get it off. Back side looks great. There's a little scuff right here in the middle. That could be waxed out. It may even wipe off with my hand here, but there is a little scuff back there. Starting from the back, coming down the midsection, looking pretty good. Light scuff here. It's very, very light. All that should be able to wax out. A little bit of oxidation popping up on the front side of this door. A little bit more oxidation popping up here. A wax would help this out a lot. There's some chemical peel popping up right here in the front. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but that's when like a silicone or something in the air gets under the paint when they're painting the car, causes it to do those little bubbles. Front windshield looks great. There's a dent right here in the trim. Door handle's got a little bit of age to it. Still looks pretty good. The top here is in great shape. I want you to check that out in the detailed pictures. We put it down for the test drive. We'll probably leave it down throughout this video, but you can definitely see it in full perspective at maplemotors.com. Trunk lid's in great shape. Weather stripping around the trunk looks new. You got a mat in here, some extra pieces, parts. You got a cover for the top to throw on there. Looking under this, this thing's kind of ridiculous. All right. Now let's pull it up. A little bit of moisture getting up under here too. I'll just take this thing out. Yeah, you can see it's a little wet, probably coming in from the back seal back here where the top meets. You can see where this has been replaced over here. That's why it's so straight. There we go. Look it up in your package tray. Solid, looks good. Just a little wet under there. We don't want our tail light falling out on us. All right. Guess I ought to put this back. I don't want that thing banging around in here, so throw it way up there. Good deal. Done made a mess of that trunk. Coming down with this, Pretty good. Shuts easy. Back bumper. You got some crusties on it. It's not in perfect shape. The trunk is sitting high. Probably just out of adjustment. This side's sitting pretty flush. It's actually a little bit low on this side. Trunk lid itself looks great. Coming down this side of the car, we're gonna go down the lower portion just like we did on the driver's side. There's a scuff right here in the paint. Trim looks pretty good. Coming down this lower portion here, checking the corners of the doors, looking for chips, scratches, rust. They did a pretty good job with this car. Coming back to midsection, you got some light haziness popping up right here in the midsection that can be buffed out. And there's a little corner of it here. Coming down the top section, like I said, that's why the water's getting in there. There's a nice gap. If I just push down, I'm not even putting a lot of weight. There's something holding that back from sealing up or keeping it up in there. The pitting on the door handle. You got some cracking on the weather strip in there. It's gonna need to be replaced. We've made it all the way around this ride. Let's go ahead and check this interior out. Get her started up and look at the undercarriage. As soon as I open the door, interior looks great. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think that horn works? It's a game we like to play here. Carpet's in good shape. I done got it a little dirty for the test drive, didn't I? Door panel looks great. Weather stripping's good. Looking up under the bottom of the door. Checking the jams. Let's go ahead and jump on the interior. She's got pretty good sound. Dash looks good. Our gauges that are working are engine temperature and oil pressure. Fan does work, should have some heat. Radio does not work. I'll show you the mileage, but I can't stand behind it. It's not the original motor. Gas gauge is up. Wipers do not work. Go ahead and turn these lights on, hit the turn signal. You can see the turn signal popping up on the dash on both sides of these huge gauges. Oh, I love that front end. Look at those lights. Notice the idle was a bit high, so I just adjusted it with my hand. Listen to it now. That's right. That sounds pretty good. Motor's nice and quiet. Coming down with the hood. Look at this lock. It looks awesome. All right, I'm gonna give you some undercarriage shots now. We're gonna start up here in the front and make our way all the way around the car. Be sure to look at those detailed photos at maplemotors.com to see more pictures of this car. Let's look under it. I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, please share it. That helps us out greatly. You can also hit that like button. In the YouTube world, that helps out quite a bit. If you subscribe, you can see my daily content, showing off all the new cars, taking them down the road, checking them out on test drives, showing off a whole lot. We're here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. We're family owned, 38 years. And we plan on keeping this thing going. I do appreciate you watching. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you later.